Well, hello YouTube, Louie here, and yes, I got another bite at the apple. As you know from last week, I was trading out some gold for silver. At this point, I've sold 1.75 ounces of gold. The one I showed you last week, I sold a bar, just a plain old Rand refinery bar for about 17.65 at the LCS. And the LCS last week was completely out of what I call melt. They would call it their off-quality bullion. And typically they will sell, nice looking buffaloes and whatnot for 3 over spot. But they will do me a favor from time to time and show me what they have in the back, which they sell for $1 over spot. And last week when I traded in the gold, silver was pretty low. And they were completely out, just completely picked over for melt. But with silver down again, I thought I would take another shot at it and ask them, would they please sell me some melt? I did sell them my gold in hope of a gold to silver ratio trade. And he said, okay. And he pulled out what he had in the back. He did not have much, so I only got about 32 ounces. But what he said was, at the current prices, silver about 23.50 the day that I was in there, which was Wednesday. I'm not sure when you'll be watching this video, but 23.50 was silver, and he said that buying to selling 10 to 1. 10 to 1 buyers to sellers. In his particular shop, which is a big shop in my area, he sells buffaloes for 3 over and maples and Canadian coins for 5 over and eagles for 7 over. Okay, so that's the lay of the land, but I got this for $1 over. It put me out the door at $24.50 an ounce. And when you compare it to what I sold my gold for, 17.65, that's a GSR trade of 72. So I'm very happy to get back up to 72 on the second leg of my trade. Now let me show you what I got. This will be kind of fun because some of this stuff is funky and unique, and some of it deserving of melting, and some of it, might actually have some premium to it. So let's go through it together. I've got my CCT slide here, which if you don't have one, contact Cybercurtain Twitcher or Mr. Vegeta, but it is the slide that tells you generally if your silver is actually silver or not. If it goes down nice and slow like that, it is silver. All right, if it sticks like a rock, like a magnet, then you know it's something else. So I thought we'd go through my haul. Let me start off with the stuff that I really didn't want, but I know these do carry a premium. I picked this one up because it's, this is Hamilton, right? Help me out here, guys. Hamilton, yeah, duh. So I'm a fan of Hamilton. I'm going to be talking more about Alexander Hamilton as the weeks go by. But that's one of those currency bars. I don't know. I could hit it with the tin snips and melt it easy enough and turn it into an ingot. I'll be pouring, some old-fashioned ingots here pretty soon. But I don't know, should I? Alexander Hamilton, I don't know if he should be melted. And of course, the other one that caught my eye was Abraham Lincoln. But I do not like these currency bars. They're jagged. This one may have been bumped around a little bit, but they've just got these really sharp corners. This thing is actually a weapon if you wanted it to be. So I think my intent would be to probably melt those at some point. All right, but let me know what you think if I should save those. They clearly have lost their capsule. They can often come in a very nice, expensive airtight. At least I think I've seen some like that. Okay, so the no-brainer of the purchase was these little dimes here. And these, he said, they're not constitutional proofs. They are, they're just copies. Oh, this is actually Ronald Reagan, I think, on this one. Uh-oh, I want to lose my camera. Well, I believe that is Ronald Reagan on there. And are they all Reagan? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like a whole... I think that's Reagan. It looks like a whole tube of those. So let's see how many of these I got on the scale. And they're testing fine. But fractional carries a premium. So I think I could resell this for in the neighborhood of 30 bucks an ounce. You know, if you wanted to part it out. Everybody wants fractional, right? So let's see how much fractional I got. Yeah, a dollar over for these pristine 1/10 ounce. This one's got a buffalo on the other side. Oh, that is a buffalo round. Okay, so you'll find that one on AppMex. The Reagan round, I don't know. I don't think I've actually seen those in a 1/10 format before, but they are not constitutional. They are not proof dimes. But let's take a look at what this weighs. Just getting the scale fired up here, and I lost one, but that's about 5.5 ounces of fractional, so cool. Making a mess, Louie. You're making a mess. Okay, let's get on with this. State of Hawaii, $7 redeemable cash value at the Sam. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Is that a casino or something? There's a volcano on the back, and there's Sam. Somebody says it's redeemable for $7. If you know what that is, Reedy Maple. Reedy Maple. Man, I don't know what a Reedy Maple is, but it is silver, and it is, 0.8. So that is not a whole ounce. That might have come out of the middle of a casino token. I'm going to call that a casino token. And here is another one. Oh, wow, this is really, really super neat. It's got a big ding on the rim, but this is Super Bowl 21 champions. Giants. Wow, look at that. See that ding on the rim. So that's worth $1 over spot. Look at the other side. Damn. Pretty sweet. Now that feels like more than an ounce. Nope, that's 1 ounce. And it is authentic, so we're good. I'm just going to show you some of the weird stuff. I always enjoy picking up weird stuff. 1984 Harry Truman round. So there is the heraldic eagle. And there is old Harry Truman. I don't know who makes that, but that's the problem with some of this stuff is you go to melt it and you're like, oh, I can't melt that. This is an Easter round. Okay, it's got somebody's name on it. I think it says Mary. There you go. Sorry, Mary. There's a Hanukkah round. Let's look for something interesting. Oh, here's something interesting. This is $2 wildlife Canadian, and has some spots on it as you might expect. And there we go. There, look familiar? Yeah, our new American Silver Eagle, copied from a Canada wildlife coin. Or I don't know. There's a dozen eagles in that pose that look identical to what we have on our new Silver Eagle. I won't say any more, but yeah, that's where it belongs, in the bargain bin. This has a $2 value, so that might be 4 nines as well. Oh, this is cool. What in the world is this? Oh, wow, I really like that for the collection. This is a First Majestic round. You know, the minor. Wow, 2021, so it's a new one. Well, somebody got this, and the first thing they did is rush to the LCS to sell it under spot. Or maybe they got spot for it. I think they're pretty. It is not an ounce. I think that might be a ½ ounce. First Majestic rounds. Do you guys collect those? I hear they are collectible, and that is a ½ ounce, and it is authentic, so I like that. I'm not going to melt that. And a ½ ounce silver trade unit. Harris. coin. J.W. Harris, Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, there it is. Don't really know much about that. Keep going here. Some more spotty maples. That's how they all used to be in the old days. That's how the Royal Canadian Mint lost their entire customer base, by producing spotty maples and telling us to pound sand. That's neat. That's also on a spotty maple, right? If you got spots on your maples, get rid of them, guys. Trade it up when the market is hot again. Trade up for something that is not impaired. People don't want spots on their coins. If somebody sells you a spotty coin, send it back. Year of the Ram, you could easily melt that. Let's look for something else. Spotty maple, spotty maple. Oh, here is a ½ ounce. I think it's a ½ ounce. Looks like a Morgan replica. Yep, ½ ounce Morgan replica. In today's market, that could bring $100. I'm just kidding. It's a pretty good replica. It should have the word copy on it. Maybe because it's a ½ ounce, they don't have to put the word copy on it. Okay, there's another First Majestic. I like those. Ram again. Here's a cool one. $7 redeem. Oh, that's the same one. This guy again. The Reedy Mabel. Cash value. I don't know. I think that's a casino. Could be wrong. I did see a casino token in here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Sunshine Mint, ½ ounce. That's nice. I don't think I'll melt that. Spotty Maples. Where is that casino token? Buffalo, ½ ounce Buffalo. Oh, is that it? No, that's another maple. Oh, that's cool. Battle of the Coral Sea in the Pacific. Australia. Well, that could 50-cent face value on that one. Must be a ½ ounce. Battle of the Coral Sea. I think I remember that. Oh, gee, that looks a lot like the metal that came out yesterday from the U.S. Mint, huh? These guys all just copy each other. They can't do original work. Maybe this is it. No, that's it. Do it again. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the Pioneer. Okay, so for those of you that collect casino tokens, you'll know that the casino tokens often have a ring around them. I think it's brass. And in the middle is a 999 silver round. This one from the Pioneer Hotel. Let's see what it weighs. It won't be an ounce, and it won't be a ½ ounce. It'll be a weird weight. 0.59 troy ounces. All right, now some people, not respecting the history, pop off the brass ring, and then just, you can see where it's been damaged as it was popped out, and then just sell it for spot. Here's a guy. Is that Doc Holloway? Yeah, that's Doc Holliday. Well, that's pretty cool. Although when I first saw that, I thought that was a dude who had just gone gambling and his pockets were empty. He had his pockets out, that's what I look like when I leave Vegas. Well, there you go. There's a Pioneer Casino token. I don't know if I'll melt that or not. Okay, so I think that is the load. Here is a Fox, more spotty maples. And anything else? No. I think my favorite is this Super Bowl. Yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice. Okay, so that's what usually happens when I go in looking for weird silver. I find some stuff that has some high premium, and I find some stuff that needs to be melted, and then I find some stuff kind of in the middle where you just don't probably wind up saving it, because I did pick up all of these bars as well for melting. So that's all I've got for you. This is just a little unboxing video and the 72-to-1 trade I did. Are you guys trading out gold for silver? I see a lot of debate and controversy about that. But one thing I'll tell you, if you can negotiate the premiums to not be a ripoff, and premiums are way down. I mean, like way down. Don't think they're down a little. They're down a lot. I found $28 Eagles, 28 and change Eagles the other day, and I put that up on my Twitter. But premiums are way down, and if you can negotiate a low premium trade, and you can get a 72-1. I think this ratio is going to go back into the 60s, but could it go to the 80s? I suppose if silver hit $20. But I think it's wise to do a little trading out of gold for silver. Since I missed the silver for gold trade, right? When it was in the low 60s, you should have traded out some of your silver, and the premiums were high. So, like I said before, some people were getting 50-1. Should have been trading out some silver for gold, but this time around, I'm going to catch the other end and do some gold for silver, and then we'll get the gold back, okay? And you'll watch me do it, right? We'll get the gold back in a while when silver goes back up in relation to gold. All right, that's all I have for you right now. I'm not going to comment on anything else in this crazy market, but that is the gold to silver trade and 72-1. You guys take care.